Ancient History at Macquarie offers a broad and interdisciplinary study of the archaeology and history of the ancient world.
The spread of ancient history at Macquarie, according to Professor Judge's original vision, went beyond the classical story of Greece and Rome.
Professor Judge was appointed in the late 60s and organised the department on two new criteria. One was that it would be a department of history, not classics. The other was that it would embrace much more of the ancient world than traditional ancient history departments did. They always looked at Greece and Rome. Professor Judge's original vision was that this department would look out to Egypt and the ancient Near East and more of the ancient world.
One of the most important tools you can acquire in studying ancient history is knowledge of relevant languages. We teach up to 8 ancient languages: Ancient Greek, Egyptian and Latin, Coptic and Hebrew, and introductory options in Akkadian, Sanskrit and Syriac. From 2015, we're going to be introducing a new major in ancient languages.
In 2015, we will offer a Bachelor of Archaeology at Macquarie. Students will learn this combination of scientific skills, archaeology and ancient history. They will be able to apply these skills on the field, in Israel, in Egypt, in Greece, in Croatia.
Well, here we are in Israel, standing in front of a large hole, largely dug thanks to the generosity of the Education Heritage Foundation. It's a great privilege to be here. It's a privilege to be here with over 20 students.
Or with our new simulated excavation on campus. The program of archaeology also combined different techniques, new methods such as 3D scanning or geophysics tools.
Research in the ancient world at Macquarie is concentrated in the MQ Ancient Cultures Research Centre, where we undertake research on a wide variety of topics to do with the ancient world. We're the largest research group in Australia, both in terms of the breadth of the cultures that we study and the diversity of methodologies that we employ.
We have 2 major collections: an ancient coin collection, the Australian Centre for Ancient Numismatics, and the Museum of Ancient Cultures. And in that museum we have a range of materials from ancient cultures going back as far as 30,000 years in ancient Egypt and coming as far forward in our terms as the early Middle Ages.
Our outreach program, right from the beginning, has been very characteristic of our department alongside, of course, our very rigorous academic program. We feel privileged to have ancient history as our subject, and we do like to share it with people of all ages. We hold teachers' conferences, we have language schools, we run continuing education classes that the general public can attend. All of these activities are all very vital and ongoing, and I believe they contribute very largely to the spirit of ancient history at Macquarie. The students themselves are absolutely irrepressible. They too, like us, love their subject.
I'm an education officer, so that means I teach the school students about history and what it means to be an archaeologist. I've done my own independent research with different sorts of artefacts by looking at typologies, provenance, studying individual artefacts. One of the other things that I've been able to do with the program is go overseas on an excavation. Last year I was fortunate enough to go to Egypt and also to Israel for another month as part of the Azekah excavation run concurrently with Macquarie and Tel Aviv University. That was probably one of the most rewarding parts of this whole program.
Ancient history teaches you many skills. It will give you an entirely different perspective on the world. I can tell all of you who might come and study with us in the future what a great thing it is to do. It doesn't mean you have to necessarily work in the ancient world all your life, but it gives you tremendous skills you can use in other areas. Our common humanity binds us across the centuries, and that is a quality, I believe, that will be very necessary for all of you going into the 21st century. All in all, it's a wonderful experience, and I do very much urge you to join it.